All right, we are here with Janet and Ruben Nepales at the Golden Globe nominations. There's excitement in the air. How do you feel about today?
I feel so excited because I allowed Aquafina got nominated, a lot of Asians got nominated, Bong Joon for Parasite, Farewell, and our very own Robert Lopez and Kristen Anderson Lopez for Frozen 2 song. So excited to have them at the Golden Globes.
I know, and they're no strangers to the Golden Globe. How does it feel to have so much Asian representation? The HFPA and the Golden Globes are always kind of out front when it comes to diversity.
Yes, we're especially excited that Parasite could make history, not only at the Golden Globes, but also at the Academy Awards. So there's a good chance, as all the other entries have a good chance. But I think this is, for the first time, an Asian film has a good chance to really make a strong showing. So that's we'll see how Parasite by Bong Joon-ho goes well, if he does well.
Absolutely. Now, the Golden Globes are coming up soon. So what does your lives look like from now until the January 5th, the airing of the show?
Yeah, already going to the office after this. So it's we started at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to be a long December. Because it's a short Golden Globes because it's January 5. It's very soon. We don't have enough time to prepare, so we're going to be busy every day on the holidays.
Tell me a little bit about how you selected the actors that presented today and how you selected the Branson brothers for the ambassador.
Well, first of all, the three presenters, it's very difficult because they have to be, at least they don't have entries that's going to be possible nominees, so it's always hard to look for that. So there's no feeling of, hey, she was a presenter, that's why she was nominated, something like that. So that's always a game, who could we invite to be presenters? That's probably not going to have an entry this year. And as for the brothers?
And for the brothers, because they have also a lot of, we haven't done it before, two brothers being as an ambassador. So we also wanted diversity for the men, so and two brothers at the same time, so that's a first also.
Absolutely. And then any nominations that were either a surprise or you're excited that your colleagues really recognize, anything that you kind of were hyped about or surprised or excited?
Yeah, the Aquafina and the Farewell and the Parasite are surprises, but welcome surprises for me, And what else do you...
As you know, Sandra Oh made history last year. I mean, she wasn't the first one, but she was one of the second or third Asian to win an award in that category. So now Aquafina also stands a good chance. So we'll see how she does, but because it's a good chance for representation too.
And also Bobby Lopez and Kristen Anderson, they always are nominated at the Globes, but they haven't won the Globes yet. They've won the Oscars, but not the Globes. So hopefully this year, let's cross
That's
our
ironic.
fingers.
They won the Oscars twice, but never the Globes. So we'll see how they do this year.
Absolutely. Everybody loves Frozen, and everybody loves the franchise and the music, so they have a good chance. I know there's another exciting announcement coming soon, right? The person who wins for Lifetime Achievement.
Yes.
I know you can't really tell us, but when can people expect?
It's already announced.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Tom Hanks.
And he got a double triumph today. He got nominated too for Best Supporting Actor. So, that's going to be fun.
And for TV, we have Ellen DeGeneres. Yeah.
So we're excited for that. Ellen and Tom are known for being good speakers, so we'll see. I think they're going to come up with very good, moving, eloquent speeches.
And we have Ricky Gervais back, so anything is possible.
I was going to ask you guys about that. So people love him, but he's a little bit controversial. I mean, how is it being in the audience watching the show live and you guys biting your nails?
Well, I'll be working, so I'll be watching in between. But I know when Ricky's there, everybody is just on the lookout for something unpredictable.
Maybe that's why viewers are going to tune in, and also they were going to see the stars are going to be like on the edge of their seats, what he's going to say about them, and also what he's going to say about us. So it's always, that's why Ricky Gervais is the unpredictable factor. So it's people tune in for that, to see what he's going to do, what he's going to say.
Absolutely. So the actual show, I mean, how exciting is it for you? This is the 77th year. Obviously, this never gets old, right, for you guys? I mean, how much excitement does it for you guys in your own personal lives leading up to the 5th?
Well, it's very exciting because we are preparing for the seating. I'm already involved in the seating of who's going to seat where. Yeah, you just don't know who's going to seat where, and you have to prepare who are they going to invite too.
So how about for you leading up to this?
Well, it's always exciting to share the Golden Globe experience with guests, with friends, family and friends. So as you can imagine, we have a long list of family and friends who want to go in. So it's always nice to share that Golden Globe experience, what it's like to be there on the red carpet, in the ballroom during the show. It's always nice to share those opportunities or those experiences with people you love or people you like.
Yeah.
And representation always matters, and having both of you as part of the HFPA, it means that a Filipino's, opinions matter and get heard. How important is it for you about representation and making sure that Filipinos are represented at the HFPA and at award shows like this?
Yeah, Ruben and I are very lucky to be representing the Philippines in the HFPA. It's like the United Nations or Miss Universe contest. Anyway, like I'm current treasurer and Ruben's the executive secretary. So how are the odds of the two Filipinos being on the board?
It all goes well too for the choices that we make. At least you can say that it's a balance. It's a balanced group of people. It's like the United Nations. You can more or less, as you can see in the nominations, it's a very diverse mix. So we cannot be accused of, being just for this factor or just for this section. It's always a good balance of diversity.
People don't realize you're not only having a good time and working the HFPA, you guys have responsibilities as journalists yourselves to get the word out. How is it always every year the response from the Filipino community on the articles you guys write, the videos you guys make, and just them feeling like they get like a backstage access?
Yeah, most of our friends already canceled their magazine subscriptions because they said, "Oh, we get it firsthand from Ruben and Janet. Why do I need to read the news?" Because I can see they can see our posts on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and we have scoops also most of the time. We get first access. So.
As journalists, of course, you want to see the Philippines represented, maybe not in a way. So there's always the hope every year that a Filipino entry like Love Diaz's The Halt or Ang Hupa will be nominated. But that's still a dream. So we're still, maybe someday that come. I think I can tell the Filipino filmmakers to keep trying. And I think the most important is story. And this year, Love Diaz did a good showing by his The Halt or Ang Hupa getting selected as the Philippine entry to the Golden Globes Best Foreign Film.
Yeah, and it was also screened in the foreign film series that we had, and we got very good feedback. A lot of people came, and now Cinematheque is doing like a special series probably on Love Diaz.
And mind you, that was 4.5 hours long. So
4 hours
can you
and
believe
39
it?
minutes.
And people stayed. People loved the movie Ang Hupa ni Love Diaz, and they stayed. Imagine 4.5 hours, and they stayed toward the end, and there was a very good applause at the end of Love Diaz's Ang Hupa.
And Cinemalaya, Ruben and I saw it in Cinemalaya for the first time, and we saw it again here in Los Angeles. So we can watch 4 hours and 39 minutes twice.
So we deserve a medal. We saw that movie twice, 4.5 hours. And we loved it the second time too. We discovered new things about it.
It's actually nice watching it the second time. You understand more what he's trying to do. Why is he doing the long shot on that movie?
And then lastly, if somebody hasn't watched the Golden Globes before, sell it. Why do people got to tune in on January 5th?
Ricky Gervais. There's a lot of surprises there. So.
It's called the Hollywood's Party of the Year, and it is. So there's always the fun factor. It's seeing stars in the ballroom all together who would never otherwise have been assembled, but they're together. Everywhere you look, there are stars, and they're having fun. And it also helps champagne and booze is flowing. So that makes for a lighter, more a freer spirit. And I think that's what people also tune into. What the stars are gonna do? What are they wearing? Who are they sharing a table with? Who are they talking to? And also, by the way, a lot of actors get hooked up at the Golden Globes. Yeah.
A lot of actresses we know got hooked up on the Golden Globes after parties and during. We saw a lot of people getting together and who's going to who director to say, can you include me in your next film?
If there's any weddings from these Golden Globes events, you guys better be invited, right?
Well, Harrison Ford and his wife got hooked up
And
at the Golden Globes.
Justin Timberlake,
Yeah.
You got to invite you guys. Lastly, what do you want to say to the Filipino community watching this about being here and the Golden Globes coming up?
Yes, please watch the Golden Globes January 5. It's always a surprise who's going to do what and who's going to wear what. So join us.
Including you guys. We always get to see your passion.
Manood po kayo kasi always fun to see the fashion, the red carpet fashion, who's gonna be there. We always have big stars and also, ano kaya yung susuot ni Janet? That's always a surprise and she always makes it a point to wear a Filipino designer. So a lot of Filipinos also tune in to see who Janet is gonna wear at the Golden Globes red carpet because she's very proud of our Filipino designers and they do have talent and they do stand out. So people stay tuned who she's gonna wear.
Yes, maybe they'll match like they do today. We never know.
Oh,
Right?
I wore it first, the red.
All right, so Janet and Ruben, we are here at the 77th announcement of the nominations, and make sure to tune in January 5th, right?
Yes.
Live on a Sunday.
Join us. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Always nice to be interviewed by you.